coming back, watching my channel. I hope to keep adding videos. I know it's been a while and I'm late on adding my haul, but I did find when I did the bags of $1 fabric, I did find lots of great vintage fabric. I've sold quite a bit so far. I do have some left that I want to show you. And something else that was a surprise is in those bins of fabric, there was actually vintage clothing. And that got me really excited because I love vintage clothing. I think what she was going to do with it was maybe scrap it and use the fabric for her projects. But luckily she hadn't cut any of it up yet, and so now we have some great garments for you. I'm going to share those with you as well. So I picked this one out, and they're all different lengths and sizes, remnants. They're listed on the Etsy site, and you can see the lengths, the widths, and what's available on there. So be sure to go check it out if you see something you like. This fabric right here is a lightweight cotton and has this really cool Native American print on it. I felt like it had like a Western vibe. The colors, the jewel tones. There's a steer right here, this really beautiful headdress. And this guy reminds me like of a gold miner, you know, on his horse. Just really nice fabric. It does have the name of the designer who created this, Shamash. I'm probably saying it incorrectly, but it is a vintage fabric, lightweight cotton. This one I thought was so beautiful. I could imagine it and using it in a room decor piece. It is an Asian, looks like a little village. It might be kind of hard to see, so be sure to go to the website to check it out in a little bit more detail. But the colors are a coral, teal, a lime green on an off-white background. It's like a little village, a pagoda, a man and a lady walking through the village, and there's all these little swirls. Just really decorative, dainty. I could see it on a pillow, maybe even make a pillowcase out of it. There's enough fabric for that. And what I like about this type of fabric, it's a heavier fabric, and if you look for it in a modern fabric store, it would probably be under the upholstery section because it is thicker, kind of like, I want to say like a canvasy fabric. Those of you that do fabric projects, you know what I'm talking about. So it would be good for an upholstery. There's enough here to maybe do a cushion and a chair back. And I just think it would be so nice. I see on Pinterest where people are getting modern desk chairs, but recovering them. And I think this would be so pretty in an office chair, or you probably might have a project design of your own. This one's a watercolor type of print pattern, and you can see the colors. There's fuchsia, pink, rose. I love it because it has the goldish tan, which is so popular. A lot of people are still into that color combo of the gold and the pinks, the dusty roses, and it's just different roses. This is a larger quantity one piece that I got. Again, the measurements are on the Etsy listing on BeckStar Vintage, and you will see this would be, you probably could make even a skirt or a blouse out of this. Again, like I was saying, the fabrics are different pieces. This one's a little bit smaller, but this is fun. This is just reminding me of a mid-century house. Maybe you would see some curtains, a pillow, something, I think mid-century. Just, I don't even know what the shape is, like triangles, kind of like a cash print, and it's just really cute, the colors. Blue, black, off-white. This piece is actually getting a lot of interest. It is from, it has a Scotch Guard protection on it already, and the pattern is called Lattice, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it sound fancier than it is. Anyways, it's in bright lemon yellow, orange, fuchsia, like a hot pink, blue, and just look at it, it's really cute. And this fabric's a little bit heavier than a lightweight, not as heavy as the upholstery, and it has a sheen to it, like a shiny sheen. If you are into the 70s groovy mod look, this fabric is a heavier fabric. You can use it for some curtains, cover some upholstery, make some throw pillows. see this in a bedroom, or maybe if you want to just do something to brighten up a bedroom, or you know, one of the rooms in your house with some throw pillows. It was really cute. This again is kind of like the one that had the triangles in it with the little brush, like black hash marks. And these colors are a little bit more muted, lime green, a teal, and a rust color. It's a very lightweight fabric, and it has a little bit of a sheen, not too much. The back is, you know, like this. You could probably use it for a garment, a blouse, a dress, a skirt, or for decor. Very mid-century type pattern. And this one, green is my favorite color, so I tend to go towards anything that's green. When I looked at this, I can think of like country French, you know, maybe if you have farmhouse. Even some projects that I could see doing with this is, with the smaller remnants, is throw pillows, cutting it and making dish towels out of it just to hang in your kitchen, like the tea towels. I think that would be really pretty if you have like that kind of decor. It has like a little bird with a little worm on it and this little decorations underneath it throughout. And this one you saw in the video, and I thought maybe I could see it on a chair cushion. It is truly like a drapery fabric, or for chair cushion, upholstery. I could see a couch covered, you know, with this type of fabric. It is a narrow piece, and it's very textured, very, very nice, rich looking fabric in the olive green color with an off-white. And you can see where it almost looks like embroidered type of tapestry fabric. This one is 1950s. I see it using it in the kitchen, like, you know, somebody has the kitchen that has red in it with white, like a 40s, 50s kitchen. It has these cute little blue butterflies. It almost even reminds me of like flour sack fabric that they use, and it might have been because you can see right here where there's little holes, like maybe the thread was pulled from the flour sack fabric to be able to save this remnant. It's almost the size. And then this last fabric, the colors, just the earth tones, the daisies, it's just really, really cute, pretty. This is a larger piece, and this one's also protected by DuPont, so I think you can use it as an upholstery decor type of project, and it'll probably be a little bit more stain resistant because of that. And in case you're interested, if you're very fabric savvy, it's Bloomcraft. It's an original screen print. So that's it for the fabric. I'll show you some of the other things that were in those bags of fabric that were surprises that were not fabric. So there was a towel from the YMCA. So I dare you to say that and not start singing the song. But this is new, unused. Thought it was kind of fun. A vintage souvenir, like maybe for your man cave, your pool area, like a little towel. I just thought it was really fun and cute. New, unused, vintage YMCA. So some more decor. This was in there, and this is not, I don't know if I put it in a video yet or not, so I just wanted to bring it out because I think it's so pretty. A rose, and it's a hook rug. It's finished on the edges with some canvas, and it has an olive green. It's about the size maybe for a bathroom or a small room by your desk, or even at the when you get off your bed, on the side of your bed, you have something nice and soft. It's very plush to put your toesies on when you first get out of bed. It's very pretty, very, very pretty, and it's very clean. I don't think it was really used very much, well preserved. So now to some of the fun clothing that I found. And you know that whoever with some of this fabric did some original clothing pieces, because this has a tag on it that says made especially for you, and it's a jumpsuit, corduroy fabric. I mean, check this out. How much more retro vintage can you get than a jumpsuit? Wide legs on it, zips up, has a belt. The details, there's cuffed sleeves, there's a collar here. You can unzip it as deep and low as you want. You can put a little tank top underneath, a little tube top, something fun. But what I thought was so neat, and I've never seen this before in any of the vintage clothing. I don't know if the person who made this designed it specially, but right here you can see where it looks from behind like a blouse with pants, and it unzips on each side so that you can pull it down. And what I think is great about that is those of you who've ever worn a jumpsuit, you know what it's like. It's time to use the restroom. You gotta pull the whole thing off. You're sitting there, with your whole garment off, going to the restroom, and then you have to pull it on. So this may make it a little bit easier, I'm thinking, to be able to use the restroom and not feel like you're completely unclothed. But again, this is a unique piece. Now the legs are a little bit shorter, so those of you that are taller, it would fit more like a cropped piece. Maybe will look cool with some cool boots, some sandals. I mean, you could put together the look, but again, original piece. No one is going to have this outfit. This is another item that was in there that I believe was hand created. Someone sewed this. It does not have a label, and it's a gown. Now it's clean, but the wrinkles are still in it. I will be steaming it before I list it. And it has this beautiful bodice on it. It zips down the sides. It does have some of the boning in it for a better fit. I did have somebody try this on who's a size 4, and it fit her just about right. And you can see where they put some sequins on here. And it does have this poof right here. Prom is coming up. If you have a formal event, you know that you'll have an original gown. Nobody else will have this piece. Now you do have to be handy with a needle because it does need some repair work right here. And it does, you can still, because it's so plain, you could probably add your own unique touches to it if you have your own beadwork or sequins. Feathers. I mean, there's so much you could do with this. It's really pretty. Full length gown. If you like the 70s maxi dress looks, here's another one. This was also in those bags, those bins. So I was able to remember there were these big blue bags that were about the size of a 13-gallon trash bag, and you could fill it up with as much fabric as you wanted from the bins and pay $1 per bag. I ended up getting 3 bags, and every time I saw a garment, I just stuffed it in there with all the fabric. This one is polyester, a nice thick, vintage polyester fabric. Long, it has a fuller skirt on the bottom, beautiful lace trimming on here, black, just basic colors that we all like to have in our wardrobe. Sleeveless, a higher neck. There was no label. Oh yeah, there is a label on this one. I can't read the part of it's gone, but this is what it looks like. And you can tell a lot of vintage clothing because there will be a name of a designer, and it'll always say of California, of New York. It'll always say where they're from. Not sure how vintage this nightgown is, but the colors were so pretty I had to grab it. This was in there. An empire waist. Sheer, not too sheer, but sheer enough, so you're nice and cool. You could wear this right now. In the summer, walk around, have your morning coffee. You can put this on your shoulders, drape it off your shoulders. The ruffle in the front goes all the way around to the back. A scoop neck. So it's a little bit low, and this cute little bow. The sizes, everything will be on the website, and I do intend to get these listed today. So they'll be available soon. This is not a Vera Wang, this is just a hanger that I used to hang it on. Here's a cute little dress. This dress was probably more an everyday dress. And I believe that this one was a hand sewn or handmade dress as well. And you can see some of those fabrics I showed you where this type of lightweight that this dress is made out of. I don't know if this is the back and this is the front. I guess you could try it on and see which way you prefer, but it does have these little buttons that are covered in the same fabric. There's a zipper, some snaps right here to keep it closed more. I haven't looked in detail at everything yet to see if there's any repairs that they need, but if there is, I take that into consideration on the price, and I do make notes of everything. So this looks like it probably falls about knee length. Another cute dress, vintage dress, it's cotton, is a sailor look dress, and it even has little ships and boats on it. It's very cute. I feel like maybe it should have maybe like a tie right here. Maybe you could add one if you have one. Again, this was in those bags of dollar vintage clothing that I got. I don't see a label in it, so it may be a handmade creation as well. And it's a full skirt, waistline goes to the waist, and it continues with the sailor collar in the back. It does have a belt. I didn't have it here, but the belt is fabric covered belt that matches the same blue print pattern that the dress is made out of, and it has short sleeves. Very cute. Again, original. That's the best thing about vintage clothing, is you know you're not going to show up to work or a party or wherever you go and somebody's going to have the same garment on as you. This dress is by Herbert Sonehelm of New York. Lace overlay. It does have a full skirt on it, and it's layered. You could probably, I would recommend whoever purchased this to send it to the dry cleaner, have them press it for you, steam it all out, because it does have some really pretty satin details here. Ribbon. The back goes in a little bit of a scoop. Here's the label, a zipper closure, and it has a bit of some tulle underneath, which is lined so you don't have that itchiness on your legs when you're wearing it, but it is going to give the skirt a little bit of volume. So I could see this as maybe a dressier dress you would wear to a formal event, a wedding. You could maybe even use it as a pretty little wedding dress, and it just looks pretty. I mean, this color right here underneath is looks like almost like an antique white beige color underlay. It's the same color as the satin right here of the bow, and the trimming is underneath the underlay of the lace up on top, and then the rest of it is an off-white ivory color. More vintage clothing. This is a longer dress too. It's about calf length, T length for those of you that know. It's just like right above the ankle. And look at the details, the lace on the sleeve cuffs, down the front with a pleated look as well. Beautiful, dainty, little feminine satin ribbon belt for it. The same lace is trimmed around the bottom of the skirt. There is, for those of you, I know when you get something sheer, you know you're going to have to wear something underneath it, and this already has that built in. So you don't have to worry about that. It's right here, a nice built-in satin, soft, to wear underneath, so that it, is modest at the same time, very feminine, and you still get that pretty sheer look. The sleeves are full sheer as well, with a high neckline, full skirt, and underneath is also the same satin lining. So you're pretty good to go. You don't have to worry about finding a matching, slip or anything to go underneath this. You have everything you need right here for this outfit. and I do not see a label on here. This was in here and I thought it was fun. This is a fun t-shirt from Martha's Vineyard, a popular place. You know, we all hear about that, celebrities, upscale, you know. People go up there for vacation. I just thought it was cute, a crop top. But it definitely is vintage, I could tell from the label. And it's probably a one size fits all, yes, and probably it was a souvenir t-shirt. Solid in the back. This is just fun to wear to the beach now, or you know, just throw on with some shorts or capris at home. So this dress, you want to find a cute top to put underneath it. It's a jumper. It's a like a, I don't know if this is a tweed fabric, maybe, I guess. And there is not a label in this, and it looks to be handmade. The buttons have a texture to them, almost like a leather, like look to them with a little bit of crisscross. So they have some really nice details to this. They go all the way down the side, so if you want to create a slit, you can. This would look good over some leggings, even if you want to try to be fun, put leggings underneath it, some boots, and it's really cute. And the colors are, I want to say some dark browns, black, gray color. Here's another long sleeve dress. This is more of a career look dress. This is not lined, and I can see there are a few little, you know, snags and imperfections. And it's almost like a knit. It's not sweater, it's a polyester. This is the label, Verona. Can't see what the size is because it's faded, but I will have the measurements on there. I usually, when I use the measurements, I use a dress chart of modern sizes to compare it to, so that you know what size you wear now would compare to what the size was in vintage sizes, because they tend to run a little bit smaller. I put the shoulder sizes, I'll put the chest size, the waist size, the hips, and the sleeves, and the length. I'll put the length from the shoulders all the way to the hem, as well as from the waist to the hem. So you have as much measurements as I can put together for you to ensure that it would fit. And this has a zip closure. It looks like it had a belt. I didn't see a belt with it, but there's the little loops, and you know, these loops are easy to cut off. You can just slip them off. Or if you have a belt, you have the loops to put a belt with them, with the dress. This t-shirt was in there, and I had to grab this. This is for the Etsy site, and the pink t-shirt that you saw will not be on BeckStar Vintage, but it will be on the Hello Retro 80s 90s Etsy site. And I will have that listed on the description of the video, so that you can just easily get to the site and, you know, grab these items before someone else does. This is a t-shirt. It's intended to be a men's t-shirt, but you know, men or women can wear it, and it has the gotcha in the back. It's single stitch, probably from 80s, I'm guessing. And then it has one right here on the left-hand side. This dress is so pretty. The color green is almost, if there was a dusty green color, that's what it would be. My mom said pistachio. I think it's a little bit greener than pistachio, but I mean, look at this. It has this really pretty ornament right here, right in between, like, you know, the breast, and it has a high empire waist, but it still goes a little bit fitted and snug at the waist, and then has this draping right here and a full skirt. I mean, that is pretty. I haven't even put it on the mannequin yet, and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like because it's beautiful. Now, it has some stitching right here at the bodies. It actually, now that I'm looking closer, it looks like it may have a safety pin. But if you open that up, it would be such a pretty, like, hot, sexy look. Or you can keep the safety pin there or put some stitching on there if you want a little bit higher. This is the brand. Looks like it says Brody of California. The back shows where the higher waist is, and it's a zip, and it has some collar. So if you have your hair up or shorter hair, this is a great detail to show off right here in the back. And it's just plain, so that the focus and the highlight of the dress is this detail right here. And it's like a heavier medallion piece right there. Almost looks like a crown. This is how the sleeves look, and it does have some stretch to it. It's a polyester stretch. This is fun. When I saw this, I thought of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Something Sean Penn would have been wearing. It reminds me of the Baja shirts that you put them on at the beach. You can get them when you're on vacation. And I just had to grab it and stuff it in the bag of fabric because, I mean, I just like it. It's a nice pullover, put on over your bikini when you're at the beach, or even just wear as a top. It's plain in the back, but it does continue to have the embroidery on the sleeves. And they're having a little bit of a wide sleeve, so it's not a snug fit. It does go down kind of, deep. And the colors are pretty. Pinks, purples, greens, yellow, orange. This dress is a two-piece dress. It's polyester. It has this little belt that goes with it and this cute velvet vest. You can wear the dress without it and it's still a really cute dress. This is like a crocheted detailing around the neckline. The sleeves are a full sleeve with some tie right here. 70s dress. I mean, all the way, you can tell just by looking at it. There's some cute leather boots on with it, some leather, I could see like a natural leather looking sandal with it. The gathering is the tag on the vest. I don't see a tag on the dress, but I will have the size and all the measurements on BeckStar Vintage. And even this vest you could take off and wear with something else, over a cute shirt, wear it with some shorts over a tank top, with some jeans, some high waist pants. I mean, just you have like possibilities with this outfit right here. This dress is linen type of fabric, and I was sad when I started looking at it. It does have some fading in it, and there are some holes. So I'm probably going to put this at a very reasonable, lower price. You can see right here where something, like wore out the fabric right there, maybe kept tearing at it. But it does have really pretty embroidery on it. It has a little belt to it. If you're creative and have some ideas of how you can repair that or get away with wearing it like that, I thought even if someone is handy with a needle and thread or can even cut it into a blouse or even a shorter dress. I don't know if it's enough to make a shorter dress, but it could be a really pretty fitted blouse. So get creative with this one. I'm sure there's some possibilities, something you could do with this. This I actually picked up at an estate sale. It was not part of the fabric, but I wanted to show it to you because I will be listing it today. It is a nightgown, and I don't know if this goes together, but it was hung together, so I just purchased it together. But it has long sleeves. Let me take this off. This is almost like a little bed jacket that goes with it, and it's quilted up here in satin. And when you take it off, look at how gorgeous this is. Just this whole centerpiece is lace all the way around. It's fitted right here, right where you would want it to be to accent your waist, and then a little bit fitted, and then just flows down. The sleeves are full with some elastic here to create a ruffle, but again, because it's a nightgown, it's not too tight. It's that softer elastic. And the back, has a high back, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. Very beautiful, very elegant, very, I could see like those actresses in the old black and white movies wearing this, and they're walking to be in their boudoir. It's very pretty. This is the little jacket, the label is missing, but you can see it's lace all the way around, and you could wear this, you know, with any other thing. You could even wear it as a little jacket over a dress or something. You can do something else with it. It has ribbon right here for accents. So pretty. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. I have just a few more items. These are in the Etsy website as well, in the 80s, 90s, hella retro. This is a souvenir t-shirt. Mother Fletcher's from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Just has like classic people, you know, walking on the beach. And it's from the 90s, summer of 90 on here. The sleeves coming a little bit undone, so you might have to do some repair work or take the rest of the hem out, leave it like that, get creative. It's very knit, very loved. Whoever had this loved this t-shirt. Wore it a lot. The windbreaker, 80s, 90s. Some bright blue with some neon colors. Pockets, full zip. It's Sergio Valente, very 80s brand. Everyone used to love to wear Sergio Valente jeans, and then I guess they started making more sportswear. One more item, the last item is this 90. This is a souvenir from the Chippendale show. It has some photos on it of the guys in pink, emblem in the middle. It does have some yellowing at the top, but it has the ringer t-shirt look to it around the neck, the sleeves, and it's just a comfy knit 90 that you can wear. So that's everything for this haul. This is a one size all 90. I will be going out again tomorrow morning. There are 5 estate sales in my area, so I'll do some footage so you can see the highlights of the background stories of the things that I pick up. I love sharing this stuff with you. I love shopping and being able to provide great items for everyone out there. If you have ideas of things that you want to find and you think I might be able to find them out here in this area, I'm in the West Coast, let me know. I'm happy to go out and see if I can find them for you. Comment below if you like the vintage clothing that I find, if you want more 80s, 90s things, more t-shirts. Give me some ideas of things that you would like to see in the store, and I'll go out there and find them for you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe so that you get reminders. Hit that little bell so you get reminders when I put them out. I intend to put out at least 2 or 3 videos a week, and I look forward to shopping for you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.